Welcome to the Big Ria Ace Pick 6 College Football Week 11. Let's go, Ace.
Bam. All right, boys and girls, college football Week 11. Cannot wait. It's going to be a juicy weekend. Before we get to the docket of games and all the other BS talk, we got the merch available, boys. As you can see, the merch is available. Link is in the description. Finally got the shirts printed. Big Ree, let's show some of the other designs. So you got the do not get fooled here. We got the here we go boys. Here's another one. Here we go boys. We will be coming out with the here we go boys and girls soon, so look out for that. We got the Big Ree and Ace tag on the back, so pretty nice shirts. Very comfortable, good quality. Support the channel. These are shirts that you want to be wearing when you're walking around Vegas, walking around Atlantic City, the local casino. You wear this shirt, you're getting cred. That's just how it is. This is the shirt that you want. You're walking around the mall. If people still do that, someone's going to talk to you. These are the shirts that you want to have on. So do not wait. Pause the channel right now if you have to. Click the link in the description. Purchase. I want to see, look, the sales have been up and down. I want to see the sales at probably at least 25 sales. And that's being very, very conservative. Sure. 25 sales, and we're also doing a t-shirt giveaway. So we'll get into that right now, but support the channel, buy the shirt. These are sick designs. Benny came through with these designs, and so want everybody to support, just rock the gear. Let's get into the giveaway. So how the giveaway is going to work is you have to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and then this is what you need to comment. We're going to be focused on the Oklahoma versus Baylor game this weekend. So comment who you think is going to win the game and the total points scored by both teams combined. So if you like Oklahoma, you're going to comment Oklahoma. And if you think they're going to win 50-43, you're going to comment 93 total points, 50 plus 43. And so we'll contact the winners, and you guys will get a free giveaway. We'll keep the giveaways going on, but we want to see some support on the merch. Anything else you want to throw in about the giveaway or the merch, Big Ree?
Not really. And make sure to tell all your friends to get in it too. It's a free giveaway. Look, there's nothing, no cost.
No cost. Get in the giveaway. These shirts are super comfy. You're gonna sleep like a baby in these shirts. You can sleep in these shirts. You can
go to the gym. You can pick your boogers.
Go to the gym. You can do a lot of stuff in these
shirts.
Go to
Baskin Robbins.
And so look. We'll get into the BR story too. So, but look, guys, support the channel. 6 shirts. Don't get fooled. All right, let's get into kind of a recap. Last week, Ace went 3-0. Boys, is a really juicy weekend. So cleaned up. Probably, could have been a little bit. There's one game that I should have added in, but didn't. But other than that, it was a really good weekend.
Yeah, it was a little rough for me, guys. I got to acknowledge it. I went 0-3. Shit happens, but we're going to bounce back this week.
Big Ree's bouncing back hard, so don't worry. It's going to be a juicy, juicy weekend. I had a good weekend, Ree. I told you guys on the last video, I'm going to go see the love of my life, BR, and I did. And it's nothing like having having somewhere to go when it's gonna cheer you up, right? You're having a bad day, and always put the smile on your face regardless. And when I call BR, I call Baskin Robbins, boys. Baskin Robbins went there, could not wait. When I know I'm going to BR, Big Ree, most of the time I can't sleep the night before because I'm so excited for BR. Before, it was like 3 or 4 times a week. There was a time when I was going to BR 3 or 4 times a week. Right. I've cut it down to maybe once, maybe twice at most a month. So now when I know I'm going to go, it's definitely an occasion to look forward to. Had the double scoop, and I want to give a shout out, to one of the viewers last week when we were talking about it, and those guys were talking about how Jamocha is their flavor, and milk chocolate chips. So when I went out there, I got the cookies and cream, cookies and cream.
Right.
And I got the Jamocha flavor, actually.
Yeah.
And just wanted to get a little bit of coffee there. Got the double scoop on the waffle cone. Always, regardless, always got to tell them to sprinkle. Put the sprinkles on top. And I tell them, hey, just sprinkle. Just like this. And so, love that. BR was great. Got the cappuccino blast. Went all in on BR. And so that was good. That was my dessert for the day. You guys watched the NFL video. We'll talk about it. I doubled down on Saturday afternoon and then Saturday night, doubled down. It's crazy. I had to do it. I was put in a situation, doubled down on the dessert, but watch out on the NFL video. We'll get into the Saturday night evening and going out. Anything else you want to throw in, Big Ree?
No, man. Let's get to the docket.
All right, and then we're going to refer to the food talk and any other situation as the BS talk, because we're getting a lot of comments. A lot of comments that are like, "Oh, you guys need to skip through the BS talk." And I think I replied to somebody, we have to skip. Somebody replied, "There's a lot of BS."
And you said it's a BS comment.
There's a lot of BS comments also.
Yeah. And if you don't like the BS talk, just fast forward. Why do you gotta comment that?
I know.
I tell you guys this too
because they like it.
Exactly.
They're not because they really do like the BS talk. It's kind of code to say we want more of that. So don't worry, guys. It's not going away. I can promise you that. We've actually cut it down a little bit.
We built different.
Yeah, for sure. So a lot of people love it. I mean, I think there's a lot of people that are watching our show, maybe for the picks, but they love the food talk for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't like food and football?
Exactly.
I mean, come on, we're combining that for you, boys and girls. So that's enough with the BS talk. Let's get into the docket of games. So without further ado, here we go, boys and girls. Aquí vamos, chicos y chicas. Let's go. Game 1. We got Yukon at Clemson. Clemson is a 41-point favorite. Big Ree, 41 points. Yukon 1-8, coming off a 44-13 loss to Middle Tennessee State. Their only win on the season is to Yale, 21-15. These guys are 4-29, Big Ree, in their last 33 games, okay? So this is not a good program, just a really bad team, Yukon. Then we got Clemson, 6-3, coming off a 30-24 win versus Louisville. That was one of my picks last week, and Clemson came through. Clemson has won 4 of their past 5 games. They were struggling offensively early on in the season. They have back-to-back games where they put up 30 points. And look, they have a lot of momentum right now. They're 6-3, and midway through the season, everyone is saying, "Oh, Clemson is done as a high-powered, program, all this stuff." And the quarterback DJ was playing horrible, but he's picked it up as of late. They're at least putting up 30 points, and if they're gonna go for the kill here. Look, they want to keep this momentum going, get to 7-3, and what better team to do it than Yukon, who's just horrible. Look, this is gonna be similar to their 49-3 win in week 2 to South Carolina State. I like Clemson to cover here. I'm taking Clemson minus 41. Game 2, we got Georgia at Tennessee. Georgia is a 20-point favorite here. Georgia 9-0, coming off a 43-6 win versus Missouri. Look, the defense is playing lights out. I mean, Georgia's defense is just outright scary. They've not given up more than 13 points all season. And this defense is probably one of the best defenses I've seen in college football.
For sure, they're debating if it's the best one of all time.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely up there. It's unreal how good the defense is playing. But on that note, I still don't trust the offense. They're putting up some points, 30, 35 points a game, but I don't trust Stenson Bennett. I just don't. I still don't understand why JT Daniels
JT's not starting?
No, he's not starting. It's Stenson Bennett. And
when did this happen?
They were going back and forth, and then Daniels got hurt, and Stenson Bennett was filling in.
So is this like the Oklahoma situation?
Kind of. I mean, obviously Oklahoma has 2 better QBs than both of these guys. Yeah. But Daniels is legit. He's the USC transfer, and I just don't trust the offense here for Georgia. Then we got Tennessee. And I'm saying back to Georgia, when they're playing a legit offensive team and a big powerhouse team, I don't know if their offense is going to hold up. Their defense will, but look, the offense, I don't know. Then let's get into Tennessee, 5-4, coming off a 45-42 win versus Kentucky. That was a shootout.
For sure, no doubt.
Look, they have a high-powered offense led by the Virginia Tech transfer Hendon Hooker. This guy, 69% completion, 21 TDs, only 2 interceptions. And he's got some more touchdowns on the ground. Look, they've only scored under 24 points 1 out of 9 games. Okay, so they're putting up points here. They're 3-2 at home. This is a home game. You know, Coach Josh Heupel is going to get creative and try to go for the upset here. And I'm putting Georgia on an upset alert here, right? They're 20-point favorites here. They should win. But look, if Tennessee can get creative and get some points up early, this could be a scary game because Georgia's not putting up 50 here. That's not happening, and I think Tennessee is going to put up 20-25, and if Georgia's offense is kind of shaky, this could be a big upset here, a big upset. Look, but I really like Tennessee plus 20. I think they're covering all day. That's my lock of the week. I'm taking Tennessee plus 20. Game 3, we got New Mexico at Fresno State. Fresno State is a 24.5-point favorite. New Mexico 3-6 on the season, coming off a 31-17 loss to UNLV. You know, they have lost 6 of their last 7 games since starting 2-0. But they have not scored more than 17 points in their last 7 games, Big Ree. So their offense is pretty weak. Then we got Fresno State, who is 7-3, coming off a 40-14 loss to Boise State. Okay, they lost by 26 to Boise State. Prior to that, they won 6 of their last 7 games. They are 4-1 at home. Look, do not get fooled here, right? Everyone's going to get fooled here and be like, hey, they lost by 26. Now they're a 24.5-point favorite. Everyone's going to try to jump on New Mexico. Look, don't get fooled. They got a legit QB in Jake Henner. This is an easy one. Another one that you should not get fooled here. I'm taking Fresno State minus 24.5. All right, Big Ree, let's go.
All right, the first game I got is a Thursday night game. We got UNC at Pittsburgh. I don't know if you guys watched the UNC game last week versus Wake Forest, but man, that was a damn shootout.
Oh, yeah.
Like they were literally scoring touchdown after touchdown after touchdown. At one point, the live over was 96.
Oh, crap.
So we got Pittsburgh averaging 45 points, giving up an average of 24 to opponents. We got UNC averaging 40 points, giving up an average of 33.5 points. This is going to be another shootout, a Thursday special for the viewers. And the over is really high, but I still like it. I'm taking over 73. The next game I got is Alabama at New Mexico State. I know everyone's going to talk shit to me about Alabama last week. Even the announcers were saying, I watched the whole game, man. They were saying this is Alabama's worst start. But this week, I think the Alabama really puts up the business. They are a 51.5-point favorite. I was talking about this to Ace before we started filming. And yeah, New Mexico State is averaging 23 points per game, giving up an average of 38. Alabama just completely shit the bed last week. I didn't see that, but Alabama is going to put in the works this week. I mean, I think they put up 60 alone themselves, and I think New Mexico State gets a touchdown or 2. So I'm taking the over 67. And the last game I'm taking for all you guys, because all you guys have to pay attention to this one, is Oklahoma at Baylor. Baylor is averaging 36.3 points per game, giving up an average of 23 points per game. Oklahoma is just a high-powered offense, and you guys know that. I know this is a rivalry game. The over-under is a little low on this one, but I still like the over 62, so I'm taking the over 62. And I want to make sure everyone gets in on that contest, that free merch we're giving out. So make sure to follow us on Instagram. I've been posting a lot of NBA picks. So make sure to like, subscribe, and comment and get in on that. Peace out, guys.